sorry, Lindsay Gaetani did what now? She helped Turtle Boy win his case in Massachusetts? Oh, folks, we gotta talk about it. You must follow the law. The law says...
Glorious. Is it a lawsuit? Probably. Why not?
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Buckle Up. It's the Law with Attorney Larry Forman. Folks, don't forget to like that video, comment below, subscribe to the channel. Today, we are going to talk about one of the journalists who was at the Karen Read case back in both 2024 and 2025, and his name is Aiden Carney, also known as Turtle Boy. Now, Aiden and I, we go way back. The first time I actually interviewed him and how I found out about the Karen Read case was in September of 2023. That was when Aiden introduced me to the whole theory of the Karen Read case. And I said, look, show me the money, show me the photos, show me the damage to the vehicle, the SUV that Karen Read was driving. And I said, show me the body, show me the autopsy photos. And I will tell you whether or not, because it doesn't take a genius, I will tell you whether or not there's been impact or not. And I looked at it and I said, there has been no impact. So from that day forth, I was fascinated with the Karen Read case. If you have not seen our Karen Read videos, folks, by God, go check them out in our playlists. I have so much Karen Read content from both trials. I have compare and contrasts. I mean, it's all over the place. But we're not here to talk about Karen Read. We are here to talk about, as he calls himself, the journalism Jesus, Aiden Carney. Folks, as of yesterday, it has become official that Aiden Carney's, one of his cases, with witness intimidation and wiretapping charges, has been officially dismissed by the Norfolk County Attorney's Office. I've talked about this before, folks. I said about a month ago, when the judge gave Cosgrove 30 days to find a new prosecutor to replace him, guess what? They couldn't find anyone. Cosgrove can no longer prosecute Aiden. The previous prosecutor also had to withdraw due to conflict. The entirety of the Norfolk County DA's office is now in conflict. Thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay has helped in the most spectacular fashion. She has helped Aiden by completely making the entirety of the office unable to prosecute him for these charges. So now they're going to have to go back and find another office to take this. And it's probably going to be filled with prosecutors who are going to be like, okay, we'll take it, but you're not going to like what we're going to do with it because we have no allegiance to the McAlberts like you do, Michael Morrissey. So just as I predicted. Why? Because it doesn't take a genius. It's a personal vendetta. Michael Morrissey and his posse are all in like this crime family over there in Norfolk County. And they are tied into the Alberts, the McCabe's, and others. And so when the Alberts and the McCabe's said, help, we're being harassed, Morrissey said, say no more. Who do I need to charge? And guess what? He charged Aiden Carney. He locked him up for 60 days. And also, to top things off, Aiden, God bless him, got involved with a crazy woman by the name of Lindsay Gaetani, who also he went to trial with and was acquitted of a restraining order violation earlier this year. So now this is the second domino to fall as of yesterday, folks, and I couldn't be happier for Aiden. And the simple fact remains, like I said, they couldn't find anyone to prosecute him. Why? Because it's personal. For the Norfolk County Attorney's Office, it is not business. It is personal. Now, the reason the Norfolk County Attorney's Office and Cosgrove had to recuse themselves from the case, as I said, is a conflict of interest. And it was Lindsay herself that created this conflict of interest. It was her who injected herself into Aiden's case, and it was her that helped Aiden get his dismissal. Now, isn't that just poetic, folks? Why did Cosgrove have to recuse himself, you might ask? Well, we covered that as well in the previous video. That's because Lindsay Gaetani filed a lawsuit against him, which created a conflict of interest for Cosgrove since he can't be on both sides of the V, both as a prosecutor and a defendant in 2 different cases that involve Lindsay. And because he couldn't find anyone to replace him, Aiden skated by. Aiden walked away. I mean, folks, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable stuff. I've been following Aiden for a while. Dr. Turtleboy, as he is better known as, and he is quite the character. Quite the character. He has had to hire Mark Betterow, by the way, and Tim Bradle. They both represent him in the remaining vestiges of the cases against him. He's 2 for 3. He's 2 for 3. There is still one more intimidation case that is out there. I believe it's the 2023 one. I could be wrong, but there's one that is still alive. And once that ends, I mean, that's it. That's the end of it. They tried to shut him up. They tried to keep him out of the courtroom. They were partially successful, very mildly, might I add. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They're coming after journalists now, folks. Journalists in criminal cases. I mean, it does not get lower than this, folks. But like I said, the most beautiful thing is that Lindsay tried to screw Aiden over on so many different occasions, and each time she has failed miserably. And by the way, if you need a lawyer, call our office. If you've been in an accident or suffered as a result of someone else's negligence, car wreck, truck wreck, bike wreck, motorcycle wreck, doctor negligence, or God forbid one of your loved ones passed away, 1-844-774-HURT. I am telling you, folks, this is one of those cases that just keeps on giving. Lindsay shooting herself in the foot. Lindsay wanting to destroy Aiden. Cosgrove and Morrissey and the rest of the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office with Hank Brennan and Adam Lally. We're so adamant by trying to keep this man out of the courtroom, keep on shutting him up, trying to destroy him, prosecuting him, locking him up for 60 days. And nothing, absolutely nothing is coming of it. As we can see, folks, Aiden just keeps winning. Aiden just keeps winning, and the most beautiful part, like I said, is by Lindsay's own hand. So I'm looking forward to what else Aiden has in store for us. I know right now he is doing a deep dive into a certain individual by the name of Lauren Matthias, who apparently has fooled everybody for a hot minute, but I think her antics are being exposed for the world to see. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. And we're going to keep this train going, folks. We're going to have, unfortunately, the Brian Walsh case has once again been postponed. So I was hoping to start it on Monday, and it is now scheduled to begin. We have a final pretrial conference on November 17th, and the trial is set to begin on November 18th. With jury selection, I imagine we're going to have opening statements right before or right after Thanksgiving. So that's not on the horizon anytime soon. The hospital that was doing his medical evaluation asked for some additional time to review that information. In the meantime, I'm going to, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly in chat. Let me know in the comments below if I am mispronouncing it. The Raul Valle case. Apparently, he's a young gentleman from Connecticut that was charged with murder. And he got acquitted of murder, but the jury hung on some of the lesser included offenses. So now the judge and the prosecutor are getting ready to retry this case on the lesser includeds, which again, I think is a little double jeopardy-ish. It really smells and reeks of double jeopardy issues. It very much reminds me of the Karen Reed case, and that is why I want to cover it. People have been telling me I should cover it, and I'm finally jumping on that train. So be on the lookout. Probably either this weekend or early next week, you're going to start seeing some Rue trial footage, and I cannot wait to release that for you all and give you my opinion. So, as always, don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel. I love every single one of you. I hope you learned something, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.